thought I would share my latest project. This watering thing, I'd fill it up in the morning or in the evening, and the next feeding time it'd be empty and just have water in the bottom like it shows right now. Sometimes it would stay and last a couple of days, but then since we moved this tractor, this coupe, up a little from the back area, this area is more uneven. I couldn't figure out what was happening. I used that a little aluminum throwaway pan to see if the water, where it was going, or if it was actually coming out, and then there would be water down there. I don't know what the chickens were doing, if they were splashing in it. I don't see them doing that, but it just got very worrisome for me. We're having 100-degree weather, and the cooler days it's in the 90s, so they've got to have water. Food they can do without for a little bit, but water in this heat, they need it. Oh, hello. One of our old hens. I don't know if she's one laying or not laying. But this is why you can't put little chickens with the big chickens. Look at that. She would really put a hurting on them, letting them know who was boss. But anyway, back to the water. So there's instructions. I'll put a link to the one I watched, and the guy used different soda bottles, and he had some difficulty putting them together. Well, I used the exact same brand, and it was actually, I don't like sodas because of the high fructose corn syrup, and they're just like syrup to me now because my taste buds, because we don't have as much sugar in our diet. So got carbonated water that I like to make my own little sodas, or mix with just carbonate some juices, apple juice, and put some in there. But anyway, so we drank that up, and I bought it so I can do this project. Just so I can have some more waters instead of these things. And our big chickens do fine with this, but even when they're real little, you have to be careful when they're real baby chicks, hatchlings. They can drown in that. I mean, you think, no, they do. They need the much smaller, which we have one that's smaller, a little plastic one that fits for a quart canning jar. And I used that when they were smaller, but they needed something because they're a little over 5 weeks. The bigger one right there in the corner is 9 days older than the other two. But they found this right away as soon as I put it in there. Now it does need something to hold it together, and I had to when I first put it together, I thought I was doing something wrong. I just did it from memory, from watching the video over a week ago. And I had put the cap back onto the inner one that holds the water, and the cap is supposed to be removed. So I came out here and removed the cap, and they'll come back to drinking this. I'm not sure how well they're using the diatomaceous earth back there in that black container. They need something for a dust bath, and that will keep the mites and things in control. So I put that in there so they would have it. And I filled their feed in just a little chick starter. Oh no. Ah. Okay. Candy can't stay in there. They're definitely testing, and I'm worried that she's going to hurt our dairy goat. We're debating on keeping the smaller one. That's mommy and daughter, but they've been kept apart for a while, and they got to test their grounds, their limits. So I'll go get a treat and move Candy. Oh yeah, I'm an enabler. I use treats. I'd rather use a treat than use the spray bottle. So anyway, thanks for watching. Hope to share any little things. I do have some poultry nipples I want to put underneath some 1-gallon buckets, but this was an easy, quick thing to do. Just the 2 bottles, that's all you need. Scissors and a drill. Or an awl, something to cut poke a hole into the side of the neck of one of them. So, just an easy, and I will probably do several of those and put them around. I like those a lot better than these. And because you see how nasty that gets? It's going to get dirty a little bit from they got stuff on their beaks. And they like to wash their faces in the water too. So, and that pan did have water. I put water in there because they can stand in water and it helps them to lower their body temperature. That's something I've recently learned, and with the heat here, it's been needed, and you see it's just dried out. So anyway, thanks for watching.